Man, oh man, why do I consistently get let down? Get let down on a game I was looking forward to. Seems like, after Xenoblade Chronicles came out on the Wii, we had a developer that was going to put out absolute masterpieces. And what happened? We got that trash of a game, Xenoblade Chronicles X or whatever. Then we had a game that can barely run in Xenoblade 2. Then we have another developer that gives us two very solid games in Bravely Default and Bravely Second, only to give us this boring, generic, uninspired, lame character, non existent antagonist, slow paced, cheap money never coming anywhere, SPMP, whatever you want to call it, in short supply RPG. Oh man, Shokio made a post on Facebook, I believe, saying that Octopath Traveler is a $60 game in response to people saying that it's a $40 game based on the way it looks. Well, it's a $40 game based on the way it plays. This game is not good. Not good at all. Like how Xenoblade Chronicles raised the bar for JRPG during the last generation with the Wii, Persona 5 raised the bar this generation with the PlayStation 4. And this game, it's not good. It's not good. It is completely lackluster, completely generic, completely boring, and completely uninspired. This game has literally put me to sleep multiple times, people. Multiple times. It put me to sleep 3 times in one session. In one session. How people are calling this an amazing game, how this game was rated a 93 on IGN, how people are calling this a masterpiece, I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. So let's talk about the developers' prior two games, Bravely Default and Bravely Second. Bravely Default, main characters, Anya's, the little white mage priestess. You got Tiz, your little main battle character. Edia, little junk food eating, sharp mouth sword girl. She's royalty. And Ringabel, he's just trying to chase ass. Then you got the second game, you. He's a funny guy. He's a funny character. Magnolia, she's French and she's trying to jump use bones. So that's a nice little dynamic there. Edia returns and Tiz returns, and Tiz is hung up on Anya's and Edia is still hung up on Ringabel. But beyond the interesting dynamic of characters you have in those two games and the conversations they have with each other and in the tents, and you and Magnolia's love fest that doesn't quite get started until towards the end of the game. You characters like Jackal the Thief, who wanted to, plunder people in a desert for obvious reasons. You had the merchant, the chairman profiteer, who clearly wanted to get rich. He wanted to create a seaport in the second game, a legitimate motivation. You had Elok, Quentis, Kamir, the eighth, I believe, seventh or eighth, the time mage. He was just a dick. You had Fiore de Rosa, the red mage. I mean, whew. He's singing that Kid Smooth song. She's only 15, but okay. Einherja, she has beef with Edia, and that whole teaching thing in the second game was kind of hilarious, where they wanted to segregate the schools by genders or whatever. Is what it is. Artemia the Ranger, little wild girl in the woods and everything like that. Ophelia the Summoner, she's just a straight up total bitch who doesn't care about anybody. Nobu Sasuna, the Sword Master, Edia's teacher. Another cool, interesting character, teaching people the way of the sword and teaching people the honor of the sword. Kikyo, the fast talking ninja, who is pretty damn hilarious in the way she talks and speaks really quickly and really fast all the time. Alternates Dim, the Dark Knight. He's all up on Edia. She don't really like him. She likes Ring a Bell, which is kind of funny because they're the same damn person. Spoiler alert. You had the singer, you had the monk, you had the pirate, you had all kinds of interesting characters in the Bravely Default series. I am 10 hours in to Octopath Traveler, and there is nobody interesting. I couldn't name you one character outside of my four lame ass, boring characters. What do you have? Ulbrich, some generic chivalrous swordsman. Yay. Primrose, a dancing whore. A literal dancing. That is her backstory. She is a dancing whore. Tressa, a merchant who literally has no motivation other than to leave her village early to become a merchant. No other ambition. Nothing like, the chairman profiteer. Nothing. Then you have Cyrus, who, Cyrus is pretty interesting because he's a scholar. You had the little Princess and Teresa love triangle thing. Well, it wasn't really a love triangle, but Teresa got jealous of him, and then the headmaster banished him because they didn't want to start a rumor, and they don't like him researching and publicizing certain tomes because they believe that only the chosen and the privileged and the highest up of royals should hold that information, kind of like Attack on Titan. But this game is absolute trash and boring. And I know it's 10 hours in and it's my first impressions and things can change, but good God. And don't even get me started on the battle system. Lame, boring, not combo friendly, really, like Bravely Default, Bravely Second. There's no jobs or class changes that I can see or anything like that. The pacing is absolutely terribly slow. Terribly slow. You're going to run out of SP consistently unless you're buying a whole bunch of items or constantly leveling up. And to buy a lot of items is a problem because you're never going to even be able to buy the best items in the shop because the amount of money and JP you get back from a fight is abysmally low, even if you have Tressa the Merchant. I don't understand how people call this game a masterpiece. I really don't. And I hear that some of the other characters are even more boring than the four characters I have right now. Even more boring than the four characters I have right now. I'm hearing that Primrose is one of the more interesting characters in this game. In this game. And she is a boring, lame ass character. Compare her to Terra in Final Fantasy VI. Hell, even Remy. Or Celeste. I mean, I would take Renoa over Primrose, and I hate Renoa from Final Fantasy VIII. I cannot stand that woman. I mean, from a woman's perspective, all the girls I know that played FF8, they love Renoa. I hate Renoa because she just made Squall a bitch. And Squall is the biggest bitch of a main character in the Final Fantasy series. He just is. He just is. He talked all that good shit to Cypher about how he's, nothing but the queen's puppet and nothing but, he's a nobody. He has to rely on the queen. And yet when you go to fight Cypher, Squall don't fight him one-on-one. He talked all that good shit, but had to fight him 3-on-1. Yay. Good job, Squall. You're a real man talking all that good shit to Cypher, but you want to fight him 3-1, not 1-1. Titus is annoying. Squall is just a lame, an antisocial, depressive, social reject clown of a loser. Squall is literally if you took the personality of some of these losers on Twitter and put it into a main character and put him in front of real people. He's a social reject, degenerate loser. Cecil's the man. Don't hate on Cecil. Cecil's like the only main character that's like actually an adult. That's actually like a soldier. He should be saving the world, not some kid. I've got no problem with Bart's because Bart's really isn't a character with a story. Final Fantasy V is literally just, job questing it. So it is what it is. But this game is not a good game. It's not. How this game sold 1 million copies, I'll never know. Maybe I'll be blown away by it in the second half or whatever, but I'm not having any between BG's videos and this game, I don't know what can put me to sleep faster. I don't. I have absolutely no idea. I am very interested in getting the new Dragon Quest game because I am a Dragon Quest fan. Dragon Quest is the absolute shit, and I want to play that game. But I spent $60 on this game, and I feel like I need to see it from beginning to end because it's very rare that I buy a game and don't finish it. So I gotta finish it. Even if I just finish one character's story arc and end the game and not finish all the story arcs. It's just terrible. And phone, you better stop trolling with Cecil. Cecil is the man. Cecil actually got booty. He got buns. And he actually had a kid in the next game, which is not a lot for what I can say about a lot of other characters in these JRPGs that don't get buns, like Ippo. What's Ippo doing, phone? Oh, yeah, Ippo's not doing nothing because Ippo's retired. Bro, if I mod phone, that'd be a problem because, when phone turns into Hennessy phone, you'd be going crazy, man. You can't contain that. To answer some of these questions right here. Octopath is good. No, it's not. I'm waiting for Shin Megami Tensei 5. I am too. Where is that game? Give me a good RPG on this machine. Please. The DS, the 3DS had plenty of JRPGs. I've shown them on my shelf. I have dozens of them for each console or for each handheld. But the Switch is severely lacking in any kind of RPG. And the best RPG we have to look forward to coming out is a remake of The World Ends With You. Materia Weapon. Well, first of all, Materia Weapon, you have a name of a game, of a name from the most overrated game and overrated Final Fantasy in the series, Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII is a good game, but it is clearly overrated. Clearly. Jesus. Put out the Persona 5 review. I'll try to get out sometime. I am getting Dragon Quest. I'll get that. Yo, are the grown ass men still talking in DMs about you? Why do they love you so much? I don't know. Maybe you need to ask Gamer Lives Matter why he keeps crying to other grown ass men DMs about me. I'd like to know. I find it pretty damn hilarious to me. Square Enix dropping the ball. I mean, not really. They had 2 good games and they had 1 bad game in Octopath. That's 2 out of 3. That's better than Monolith Software, who's batting 1 out of 3. I might take Phone's advice and just go straight to DQ11. Shokyo is cool, but he's crazy if he thinks Octopath is 60. Agree. It's like a $20 game. Bravely games are much better. Absolutely. Because the main draw of JRPG is the story, the characters, and the villains. Octopath has neither of those 3. And a crappy battle system at that. Oh my god. Devin Henderson, I've been skipping the dialogue because even when they don't talk, it goes on forever, relying on unnecessary details. Thank you. These story conversations are literally 5 to 10 minutes long of straight up dialogue. And then when you're Tressa in the cave and you finish talking, then you got to talk to another person on the boat for another 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, but that's not all. When you get off the boat, you got to talk to the same person for another 5 to 10 minutes. But oh, that's not all. Then you got to talk to Tressa's parents for another 5 to 10 minutes before your party resumes and you can leave the village. Jesus. Oh, this game is frustrating. And the battle system, if you're not hitting enemy weaknesses, you're not doing any damn damage. Period. The pacing of the battles in this game are just miserable, and it doesn't even flow. Oh my god. You will respect this game, hell no. Phone the guy. Don't make that guy's head any bigger than it already is. Thank you for the donation. I'll take that $1 alphabet guy. Switch doesn't get many games, so to them, everything looks good. And here's another thing that I have an issue with. How does this game have performance issues? How? There is nothing demanding about this game. How does that have performance issues? Even Dark Cloud put down Octopath. Yeah, this game is boring. Absolutely boring. I played Octopath for like 30 hours the first week, and it dropped it, and I dropped it. Yeah, I 100% agree. I wish this game had achievements because I'd be curious to see how far people really even got. Targeting enemy weaknesses sounds like P5. Well, yeah, but you can do damage in P5, but when you target weaknesses in P5, you do more damage. In this game, you deal no damage unless you stagger somebody via a weakness hit and then hit them after that. And the one thing I don't like is if, in Bravely Default, if you hit Brave 2 and 3 and 4 times, you can hit an enemy 2 and 3 or 4 times, or 4 different enemies. In this game, if you Brave up, you can still only target one enemy with a physical attack. That makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. I don't know how this game got high ratings. I don't know how this game has crappy performance. I don't know how this game sold 1 million. This game is nothing compared to the godlike masterpiece that is Persona 5. And really, people, that's all I got to say. So, whatever you guys want to talk about, I'll give you a couple more minutes. I'm going to get back to the game. It's very good. I'm trying to get to bed early. So, playing this game in bed is very good because I get to sleep early. I get to sleep on time. It puts me to sleep nice and easy. But I do want to try to finish the game because, again, I feel like I'm wasting money if I don't. Dark Cloud, I tell you this, I don't care about the characters because they are not interesting in the battle. Thank you, Dark Cloud. See? Dark Cloud knows where it's at. Dark Cloud knows where it's at with this game. Easy buys a Nintendo game. They buy any exclusive and rate it high no matter what. I guess. I mean, what do you think about the lack of attack animations? I mean, I don't, it doesn't bother me because I know they're trying to go for an old school look. But hell, at this point, I might as well just watch, beat it once and then watch all the other endings on YouTube. Oh, what a waste of money. What a waste of money. I have not heard anybody say anything positive about this game other than that they like the art style. Nothing. Nothing. Unbelievable, man. All I want is a solid RPG on the Switch, and I can't even get that. 0 for 2. And I'll catch you guys later. I'm going to try to keep putting out content. I appreciate you guys watching my content. I'm going to keep giving you guys, raw impressions, raw thoughts, honest opinions, because, I got to keep it real. If I don't keep it real, who's going to keep it real? So, like, retweet, support the Weapon Wheel, support the Patreon, support Press Start, like, favorite, subscribe, support the people you like to see, people, whether it's me or anybody else. Hell, even if you don't like the video, hit the thumbs down. Let me know that I'm not putting out the content that you want to see. At the end of the day, the likes, the retweets, the dislikes, that tells the people making the videos what the people want and what the people don't want. So yeah, we got 114 people. There should be 114 votes right now. Not much to ask. I mean, just click it. But yeah, I'm gonna get on out of here. I'm gonna play Octobor Traveler. Maybe I'll get a video in tomorrow. We'll see. If not, I will catch you guys Sunday, 6:30 on the Weapon Wheel podcast. And yeah, outside of that, for any of you guys that are potentially complaining about me to other men on YouTube in Twitter DMs, knock it off. You're a grown ass man. You are a grown ass man. You don't need to be crying about me to other grown men on the internet. And with that, I'm out. Take it easy.